What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome to the MKO Pugilism Boxing channel where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all the good stuff. So, we just found out early hours of this morning over here in the UK that Ryan Garcia has tested positive for ostarine and another substance. Basically, they're both performance enhancement drugs. From my understanding, the ostarine is to boost your testosterone, helps you to become stronger, to become quicker. It gives you more in the way of stamina. So it's one of those that apparently is used by weightlifters, people of that nature. It's also, I think, primarily used to help cancer patients out, but a lot of weightlifters tend to use this one to get more strength, get more power, and he's tested positive for that substance and another one. I can't pronounce the other one, non something something beginning with N. So they did if as if the fight wasn't already, the victory wasn't already kind of tainted or shrouded in controversy, because as we know, going into the fight against Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia came into it overweight, meaning that he couldn't win the belt. All he could do was win the fight. He came in 3 pounds overweight, 143. I think it was 143 and a half pounds over the weight, so it was well over the weight. He seemed quite erratic, a little bit all over the place before the fight, and even went as far as to drink a beer after missing the weight, and he almost sort of celebrated missing the weight at the time just before he fought Devin Haney. He looked very strong in the fight, obviously a powerful puncher, but at the end of the day, I think punching power wise, maybe got a little edge, but to me, if you can punch, you can punch. And I don't think it turned him into a puncher. I think he's a puncher already, plenty of knockouts on the slate. But yeah, this does put a kind of a dark cloud over Ryan Garcia. He, of course, protests his innocence. There's people out there saying, oh, it's all just one big conspiracy. I think Gervonta Davis was trying to accuse Eddie Hearn of somehow doing something shady to make Ryan Garcia fail this test. And there's a lot of people out there saying that. But for all intents and purposes, as I speak to you now, the Garcia victory in against Devin Haney, does have a lot of controversy on it now. As far as we know, he's cheated, and he's definitely failed two tests. I think he's failed one test that was before the fight, and he's failed another test after the fight. So, yeah, that's where we stand with it now. Ryan Garcia has failed, two of his PED tests. He protests his innocence at the moment. He was talking about he's been seen with Donald Trump, and now suddenly he's testing positive for banned substances. He swears blind that he's innocent, but that doesn't really tell us anything, because that's what they all say. Conor Ben, he also is tested positive for banned substances. He protests his innocence. They all do. All the fighters that pop dirty, that get caught with these PEDs, they all say they're innocent. So there's nothing really new there. But yeah, that's a bit of breaking news. I mean, for me personally, as it stands, he looks very guilty. The erratic behavior and everything. I know, yeah, he probably has his issues, sort of mental health issues, but he did look very erratic. He looked a bit all over the place before the fight. So, yeah, there were a lot of signs there that something was off with him. Something was not quite right. And for all intents and purposes, he's failed the test. And barring some very, very compelling evidence or some sort of proof that he's innocent, barring some quite frankly amazing proof, um, you know, as it stands now, we can only sort of look at him as guilty. And I think if Devin Haney's got any sense, he's gonna appeal. and get the result overturned, get it called a no contest. Um, I don't think, yeah, you're not going to get your belts back, but at the end of the day, at least it doesn't go down as your first loss. I'm sure Haney will probably be feeling quite vindicated at this point because he lost the fight, but the guy he was fighting cheated. You know, he didn't make the weight. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. And until next time, it's MKO Pugilism over and out.